So, hold on, let me yawn. All right, I'm back from my yawn. So, let's talk about it because I know you guys are just so used to me just sitting here talking about Uso this, Uso that, bloodline this, bloodline that. But I am more than a bloodline merchant, okay? So, I didn't watch Monday Night Raw live last night. The only thing I caught live was the main event. So I went back after all was over and I went and I watched the whole thing to see how we got to the main event. Because of course, you people, and I mean that in the most derogatory term possible, you people get on Twitter every week and spoil the cards. So I already knew the order of the show before I went to work. And I say all of that to say this. Dom and Liv are working together, and Liv put on an Emmy-winning performance last night, and we're gonna talk about it. First of all, who approved of him cussing her out in Spanish like this? From the moment that Liv got back, she has showed us nothing but this attitude of wanting to get her revenge on Rhea Ripley. She showed us nothing but that. That's been her whole thing this entire time, and she's worked that plan in slowly. And I'm going to tell you why I believe her and Dom have been working together the entire time. So let's go back to April. Remember when we first seen Dom and Liv talking to one another? And we were all confused as to why those two were walking out of the same room together. Yeah, follow me, walk with me. At that point, she was infiltrating the Judgment Day. Whether she put into plan everything that's going on now, or planted a seed in Dom's head to make him hate her, a plan has always been in motion. We then later see her get out of the same car as Finn Balor. Now we know Finn and Liv have a past. At one point, they worked together against the Judgment Day. So what would be the difference now? Exactly. Keep rolling with me. Now we all know that JD is a product of Finn Balor. He joined the Judgment Day because of Finn Balor. He is a mentee of Finn Balor. And Liv helped them win the tag titles. So now, half of all of the gold in the Raw brand is with the Judgment Day. And now it was time to get the one last thing that Rhea really cares about, and that being Dom. So we're gonna rewind back, all the way back to King and Queen of the Ring. Why in the hell would Dom fly all the way to Saudi Arabia by himself to make sure that Liv doesn't win the title? When have we ever known Becky Lynch to use a weapon in a match to win? He distracted the ref, which led to Liv hitting her finisher and pinning Becky. We get back, and he helps Liv out again, but claims he was helping Becky in their rematch. And then it gets worse from there on. Every single week after Liv won the title, she was on Dom's body hard. We got the kiss. Then she's basically been running behind him like a little puppy ever since. And slowly, he has been falling into the trap. He hasn't shown it that much on TV, but on social media, Dom has been folding. And I've made several videos on that. I'll probably link it in the caption for TikTok. Now, we get to the matches between Dom and his dad. Dom has never been able to beat his dad. You get to the tag team match, and he beats his dad with the help of who? Liv Morgan. This is this moment right here. But in that moment, Rhea returns. And now she can really put her real plan that her and Dom had been coming up with this entire time into play. This was all a front. This was an act. And again, she deserves a fucking award. Whatever these two had planned is going to hurt her in the end at SummerSlam. And this was the moment right here when I realized all of that in the ring was bullshit. Liv had already left from that concourse area. She walked away, she was crying, but for whatever reason, when Rhea's back was turned, Dom looked up into that area and was smiling. He's going to backdoor the dog shit out of Rhea. And it could be from years, even though it's only been 2 years of abuse from Rhea. Because I've told you guys before, they are now portraying it as Dom and Rhea being in a relationship. But prior to this, it was a Dom sub type of thing. Rhea being the dominant person and Dom being the submissive. And after a while of that, you get tired of someone always talking to you crazy. And you start to want to make your own decisions. And that's what this entire thing has been. And I believe that Damian Priest witnessed it. And that's why he made the call to Rhea to come back when she did. What other reason would those two had been in that room together at the very beginning of all of this? What reason would he have to fly to Saudi Arabia to make her lose that title match? Why would he interfere in all of her matches? Why would he continue to interfere in all of her matches? It has all been a plot and a ploy to keep her the champion and to remove him slowly from the Judgment Day, or have her take over that particular spot and remove Priest and Rhea from the Judgment Day, because we all know that Priest would never leave without a fucking fight.